welcome back. Trivex Silver here, and today, as always, we're going to actually talk to you a little bit about how I grew my channel so far. As many of you all seen, we've had a video on here is how I got my first 80 subscribers. Then I did a video on how I got my first, I believe, 300 subscribers, then 500 subscribers, and here's one on how I got my first 750 subscribers. Believe it or not, I hit 750. I want to say I was so busy that I got distracted and everything that was going on. Here it is, like I think a week, maybe 2 weeks later, I'm already at 850 subscribers. So we're growing extremely quickly, and I want to give you all some advice on how I grew my channel, and hopefully this helps you grow your channel. That's all this is. I'm not trying to brag about anything. I'm just trying to hopefully help some people that are around either my subscriber count or people that are struggling, less subscribers, helps them grow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what I do, give you a couple tips on growing your channel. All right, so let's jump in and do this. All right, so what I'm showing you right now is the last 365 days. Obviously, we just do subscribers. You can tell from right over here, a year ago, here's one, it's very slow catching up. You know what I mean? We're gaining a little bit to a few. It took me 6 months to hit 80 subscribers. 6 months. And man, I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And then I started watching other videos. I was looking into these articles about how YouTube algorithm picks you up. I was talking to other big YouTubers and was like, hey, I don't want to sound annoying. I don't want to be begging. I'm just wanting to know how you grew your channel from 0 to nothing to where you are today. What's some advice that you would personally give? So we talked, we discussed it, and this is, as you can tell, we went from getting 1, -1, 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden 10, 7, 14, 12, 7, 13, like nonstop hitting spikes of subscribers. All right, and here I'll show you. And let's see here, this month alone in January, already at 109 subscribers. We've already gained 109 subscribers this month. Now, obviously, this doesn't count for today. So look at that. Hit another 12. Nonstop. We're always growing. And that's what you want to see. When I was first starting off, after I got their advice and I was doing what they're telling me to do, they said, hey, if you get on and you're looking at it and you gain 1 subscriber a day, you're doing good. Your watch time is going to be easy to get. Don't worry about your watch time, because as long as you're making at least good content, mediocre to good content, doesn't even have to be great, doesn't have to be fantastic, the time will come. So if I look at my monetization, I already got 6,455 hours watched, long before I hit my subscriber count. And that's what you want to see. If you see your subscriber count shoot up drastically and then you're not nowhere near your watched hours, you're seeing some sub for sub kind of thing that you don't want to typically see at all, because it's against YouTube's policy. So one, don't ask for subs and then say, hey, I subscribe to you, you subscribe to me, because you're not gaining anything at that point, and it's against YouTube's policy. So don't do sub for sub. It's, like I said, it's against YouTube's policy. If they catch you, they automatically delete your channel, or you can never be monetized, and you don't want that. Now, when I was creating my content, you need to focus on making sure your content is at least 5 minutes long. I figured out that if I'm uploading content, and when I started growing, I was doing minimum of 1 video a week, and I was growing very slowly. Like I was gaining, like I said, 1, maybe 2 subscribers a day. It really wasn't that much. And I was also like streaming, I think once a week. It wasn't much. And I was just constantly gaining 1 to 2 subscribers a day. And that's, that's what you want to see when you're, very small. And then I was like, you know what? Like they told me, if you really want to make it big, you need to put effort into it. So I went to uploading videos 3 times a week and streaming 4 times a week. Now that's a lot of things to do. So I was always releasing content. about like playing video games, a little bit of reaction content, and it helped. So I was gaining a lot more subscribers. Now everybody has their own niche. I'm not saying doing gaming. I'm not saying reaction videos. Everybody has their own niche. Just focus on it, okay? Now, listen. I went from doing that, and I was gaining anywhere from like, I want to say the first time I did that, I gained 220 subscribers. I went from 80 to 220 subscribers a month later. Now that was my big spike. That was my big jump. The next month after that, I was like 50 subscribers. And then again, it was like the next month out there, I was somewhere between 50 to 100. It wasn't much. But to me, not me, I was like, oh yeah, 50 to almost 100 subscribers again. That's amazing. But again, it's a slow grind. And if you didn't know, it takes an average. What's the average YouTuber make on 1,000 subscribers? How long does it take an average YouTuber to make? It takes you 22 months. It's almost 2 years. I've been doing videos for a year, exactly 1 year. And I'm already at 800 and almost 50 now, as you can tell. And I started doing this. And this is insane. I was like, hey, you know what? If I'm going to beat that average, I need to go beyond average, which averages 1 to 3 videos a week and maybe streaming 1 to 2 times. I'm now, you don't have to do this. Obviously, you can keep that slow, steady growth like I was doing. It's just going to be a little bit slower than I was, but it's still, you're still going to see growth. Then I'm now uploading content 2 times a day. So 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and then I'm also streaming 4 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 1 day each weekend where I stream and I'm playing video games. I'm talking to my subscribers. I'm answering any questions that they have, or we're just goofing off, relaxing, and having fun because I usually let people play games with me when I'm streaming, which is pretty nice. That's what people like to see. Always answer when people are talking to you in chat and you're streaming. If you can have chat up, make sure that you're responding to them, being active, because that's what people want to see. All right. So besides the streaming part, let's talk about your uploads. All right. Your uploads are, you need to, 1, make sure your title is correct. Make sure it's an interesting title. 2, your thumbnail looks magnificent. Even if it's not the best thumbnail out there, make it just look like, hey, it's clickable. If you would click on it, someone else would probably click on it. All right. 3, make sure your tags are correct. If you don't know how to put your tags in, here, let's go over to my content. This is one of my videos that were just released because I also do I also do channel reviews. People that want, and they ask me like, hey, what would you do personally to improve my channel? And this is where I go through. All right. So tags. I add the tags in there. All right. See, and something else. Look, it pops up. Yellow. How to. You just add those, click save, and now they're up here. All right. So you're adding more tags, which makes it more searchable. And if it's more searchable, you're going to get more views. You come down here, select your category. Sorry, my cam's in the way. You just keep scrolling down. There's category. And then each category is different. There's gaming, there's entertainment, there's music, there's how-to, there's stuff like that that's going to help you gain views in that particular category. Now, if you put it in the wrong category, it's going to cause a little issues, but hey, you can usually look it up and figure out which category best suits it. All right. So let's say we've already got the video uploaded. We just added our tags. All right. Now let's go to the description. I usually, simple description. This is the channel link for this one. And then here's my Discord link. And then I have like hashtag channel advice, hashtag channel review, hashtag whatever I'm doing. So it could be Star Wars content. This one is someone else's YouTube channel. And the reason I do the hashtags is that it gives it, again, a more searchable field when you're looking for stuff. So if you're looking for channel advice, this is going to make it pop up even more. So that's 3 things right there that's helping me in the search content, what you want to see. And again, since it's longer than 5 minutes, it's up again. It's 4 things that you want to see. Obviously, it makes it more clickable with a nice, I usually use the person's main page because that's, that's something nice to see. Obviously, you're doing it that way so people know, like, all right, he's actually looking at this guy's channel. All right. And then if you come over to cards, All right, so the cards I have, like my channel, is a hey, you can subscribe to my channel. Over here, you have one that says other channel reviews. So that makes it more views for that content. Also, a chance for someone to gain your subscriber, to gain a subscriber. My bad. Then you go to the end screen. You create your end screen. Now, mine always says best reviewer, most recent, and then I have the little icon to subscribe to the channel. Again, that's giving you more chance of gaining views. I have a lot of views on the channel where there's people that have been doing this a lot longer than me, have less views than me, less subscribers than me, and I'm hoping this, when I give advice, this helps. All right, so let's see, let's Discord changes. And obviously, you have all this. So right, we've already talked about the description, the title, the hashtags, making sure it's in the right category, making sure the tags are nice, the cards, the end screen, thumbnail. All right, and then you can schedule it. And obviously, where's that? Oh, visibility. You click on it before it becomes public. You can schedule it. So, and obviously, if you're running out of time and you don't have enough time to do two videos a day, one video a day, you can schedule like, hey, this one's coming out on Monday. Just remember to pick a particular time that you want it to release. Now, if you have TubeBuddy installed on your phone or on YouTube, it'll actually tell you the best way of releasing content. So let's see here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's go to audience. All right, so if I go to audience, it tells you when your viewers are on YouTube. All right, so it says if I'm uploading videos, I need to do it Sunday through Saturday. All right, 11 a.m., 11 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 11 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., because that's when most of my viewers are online. I don't do that. I do it at 9 a.m. because I'm also releasing another video at 9 p.m. But when I was only releasing one video at a time, I was using this, and be careful because it does switch weekly. All right, and then you can help yourself on uploading. Number 2 is the live stream time. So you got Sunday through Saturday, and it tells you again what time is the best time to stream, and this will help you gain more views. And if you're gaining more views, there's a bigger chance of you gaining more subscribers. That, boom, you're doing 2 birds with 1 stone right there. Pretty simple, and obviously it tells you where at in the world people are watching your content. And this is what you really want to see, people that have not subscribed compared to subscribed, because if they're not subscribed, you can always gain more. Now, if you were at 80% people subscribing and 19.9% of people not subscribed, that means that you're not getting out there. There's not enough people checking out your content, not enough people looking for it. And this is what you want to see. Obviously, you want to keep seeing this grow a little bit, but you want to keep it in that category because, again, like I said, if you have 100% of your people subscribed, then you're not gaining any more subscribers because nobody else is looking for it, if that makes sense. You want to keep it like this. Sometimes these are mostly people that checked it out once, and they, 1, didn't like the content, 2, they liked it and forgot about it because, forgot about subscribing to it. That happens a lot because people are very forgetful. I don't know how many times you've been watching a video and then all of a sudden something happens, you put down your phone, forget that you're watching YouTube, you're doing whatever you want to do, you pick it up and you're like, oh, and you just clear it off without thinking, and then you won't see it for a while until it pops back up randomly. All right, let's go over here, go to your dashboard. All right, so obviously this one was just released. So if you're looking at your channel analytics, it's telling you, you want to see these. You want to see the arrows. All right, as long as you're getting arrows up, I'm not saying every single month you're going to have up green arrows. There are some days that I get on and I'll have like watch time hours down a little bit or gray. I don't want to see gray typically. I want to see in the green. So if I'm seeing watch time hours lower or in the gray, when I'm streaming, I'm going to change my hour streaming just a little bit to do what YouTubebuddy says to gain more watch time. Obviously, if you all know the channel, there was an incident where I could not stream for a while at certain times due to one of my animals getting sick, and I was taking care of the animals during the day, and then I was streaming at night, and we were just going back and forth like that, and which caused the watch hours obviously to drop. But hey, we'll fix it, no worries. All right. obviously you need to go here as well, because look, it says Sticky Bun says, nice video, Trivex. Alright, I left this here for this reason. You want to always like, you always want to heart the comment, and then you respond. Obviously, I don't use any of the pre-made ones because it doesn't feel like you're actually interested in talking to your viewers. If you're getting responses and comments, you want to respond because if that counts as an interaction. If the interaction's there, and there's always a chance they can respond, and if there's more comments on the video, that means that it's more searchable. All right, so he said, nice video, Travex. I'd say, thanks, man. I'd say, a nice man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that you are enjoying the videos. There. Might be a little bit longer compared to other ones that are like, thanks, man, or thanks for the view, or something like that. I try to make mine as personal as possible because nobody wants to just say, hey, man, nice video. And you're like, thanks. Nobody wants to see that. All right. All right, so we already talked about videos on how to upload it. So if you don't know how to do thumbnails, I'm going to show you how to do thumbnails. They're pretty quick, easy way to do it. It's free. No worries. It's absolutely free. A lot of people don't know how to make them, so I'm going to show you how. All right. Going to go to Canva. Obviously, I got my nickname right here. Don't worry about it. All right, so we're going to go over here to create a design. And I'm going to put in YouTube. Put YOU, and then boom, channel art, display, icon, thumbnail. I'm going to click on thumbnail. And now, if you can upload pictures, you can upload them like pictures of yourself, thumbnails that have already been made by other people, and then you just add yourself to it if you're doing reactions. Or you can create a whole new one that's more particular to you. So this is what I did yesterday for my stream for Force Unleashed 2 that was requested. I legit took this, dragged it to the edge, see how good it looks, and now I'm just going to come up here, hit flip horizontal, because I always put myself over here. Now it's a little bit too close over there. I want a little bit more room for my guy, myself, right here. Now, some people say that's good. I like to make myself a little bit bigger. It's not enough. I don't want it to be blurry. And boom, right there. All right, and then obviously you can come down here to elements, which is like the box that you see that people use. I like to use this one. Put it here in the corner if you want to. I'm going to send this to the back, so right behind my hat. Come over here, pick the colors I want. I usually try to match the colors to this. So we'll choose black. It blends in pretty nicely right there. Yeah, black, come over here, and then we'll use light blue. Maybe, maybe not. We'll click this one. All right, that one looks good. We're going to go to the text, and then you get to choose what text you want. And whatever text you want is up to you. It's whatever you want. I used to use this one. It looks nice. So I'm just going to put amazing gameplay. All right, now you're thinking like, man, that's really dark. That looks weird. All right, well here, we're gonna match the main colors with this. So right there, we'll do the effects. We don't want that one. We're gonna make it a little bit light bluer. Transparency, we're gonna pull that up a little bit. Now you can have it like this if you want to. Right there, all you gotta do is keep moving it around. Just like that. Now, it's up to you because you can go into effects and you can switch the direction if you want to. No direction at all. It's completely up to you. You can have offset, no offset. See, it's completely up to you on how you make the word stand out and make the thumbnail look good to you. All right, so we're going to close this out because I'm not using that thumbnail, obviously. All right, so the main focus, though, is to go back here. Is that when everything's said and done and you've scheduled your uploads and you're scheduling, oh, look, I'm gaining more views, cool. Popped up, refresh. Anyway, that you don't get discouraged. That when I first upload my first video I uploaded, I got like 5 to 6 views in that week. It wasn't even that day, that week. 5 to 6 views. That same video is my most popular video. Why? Because it caught on. It hit something, and all of a sudden it went from this shooting up. All right, I don't even look at that video anymore. All right, and you want, if you're gaining 1 subscriber a day, if you're gaining 1 subscriber that week, you're doing better than you did the previous week. Don't get discouraged. Do not focus on gaining subs. Focus on your content, making sure your content looks good. Like this, see, look, I'm chilling on my Star Destroyer. I got HK47T3M4. He does my editing, don't worry. He does my editing. He's making sure that I'm, focusing. I got security. Good. All right. You want to make something that looks good, looks crisp at all times, and making your content look good. Like if my audio sounded horrible, some people wouldn't like it. If I didn't have a camera, some people wouldn't like my content. Each thing that you do to make your content better is going to help you gain views. And if you're gaining views, you're gaining subscribers. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the equipment that I have as well that might help you in the long run on making your own stream or YouTube setup. All right, let me pull it up here because I actually have it written down on the computer. Looking for it. All right, there it is. All right, so this is what I use, guys. This is what I use. I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull it up. I actually have this in my Discord that you're all going to be able to see. All right, if you can't see it, sorry. I tried my best to make it as big as humanly possible. Let me see if I can no. Might not work. Anyway, my gaming consoles that I use are PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, and my PC, obviously. Now here's my specs for my PC. All right, it's an Intel R core. Now this is the one that you're looking at. I obviously have another computer as well that I'm recording from, and I'll go into that. All right, so Core TM i5 6600K CPU. If you don't know what that is, obviously you'll have to look it up. 3.50 gigahertz installed RAM at 16.0 gigabytes. System type is 64-bit operating system. Do I really got to read all this, guys? Anyway, Windows 10. All gaming consoles and PC is linked to an HDMI splitter. It's a 5-in-1. So there's 5 HDMIs going in, 1 HDMI going out. All right, which is then connected to my Elgato HD60 Plus. All right, you can get obviously different ones, but that's what I use, which is then linked to my laptop, which is what I'm recording on / streaming off of as well. And it's an Alienware, someone said that wrong, Alienware R15. My laptop specs are an Intel R Core TM i7. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using this one compared to this one when I'm doing stuff, well, the i5 is good for gaming and stuff like that, but it's not, you can't multitask on it because the CPU will obviously overheat, and then your game's lagging, it's glitching a lot, and you don't want that. That's why I use this one. It's an i7 to able to, I can multitask on it while playing games on this one, and it'll run smoothly. We never have issues on it at all. You can check out my streams. We never have issues when I'm gaming on the PC. All right. Other equipment that I use is a Logitech Brio camera. That's what you see on me. Obviously, I'm not using my laptops because that's kind of cruddy. I used to have a PlayStation 4 camera when I was gaming on PS4 to begin with. It looked decent, but the Logitech Brio is a lot better. In-game mic. Now, this one used to be the mic that I also used for when I was recording. So this is my first mic. It was a Blue Snowball. All right, so if you're short on cash and you don't have enough money for a better microphone, get a Blue Snowball. That's what I recommend. The second one that I use now, that it's for the stream, because the Snowball is now for in-game. So if I'm playing Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I'm chatting up to people in Discord, or if I'm playing Fortnite and I'm talking to people, or if I'm playing games in general, that's the in-game microphone, is the Blue Snowball. Now, when I'm recording or I'm streaming, what you're hearing from is for the Blue Yeti. I got a great deal on it. Somebody ordered it, but they never picked it up, and they had this thing for, I want to say, like a month to 2 months, and they were like, "Hey, we'll sell it to you if you want it right now for like $60 something." And I was like, "Deal." So I got it. It was an amazing deal. You probably won't find it that cheap, but if you do, awesome. If not, you can get them. I'd highly recommend it. All right, the headset that I use that you see in a lot of my videos is this. It's a Tascam. It's good. I like it. Kind of, obviously you can get different kind of headsets as long as they fit comfortably. They're good for you. This one kind of fits not as comfortably as the other headsets that I've used, but it's louder than the other ones. So I've obviously tested out a couple headsets that I've had. You'll see them. I'll have the one with American flag on it. It's a Far Cry one. I have this one. I have a couple other ones as well. And Tascam TH/-03 is the one that I mainly use. I might upgrade later. Obviously, we're always going to be upgrading stuff when we gain more money. At the moment, we're not gaining anything, so we get stuck with what we have. All right, people ask me what chair I'm sitting in. It's an executive business office chair you can get on. This is like something I've had for years. Like legit, I've had it for years. It's what I've been using. It's comfortable. I don't have a gaming chair. That's something that we'll probably get later on. And I think that's, yeah, okay, so that's everything that I have that I'm using for the equipment. Obviously, I got a circular light up here that I guess I forgot to add in this note. Oops, my bad. But we got the circular light, and if you're wanting to know how I use my PS2, I have a converter that makes the cords go into it and makes an HDMI come out. You can always get one of those as well. They're very cheap. That helps you out there if you're trying to game there. Now, I do not recommend you recording a video and then pointing it at the screen and playing games or showing people things that way, because it makes the video quality really bad unless you're just like showing them how you're hooking something up. It just doesn't help. It just doesn't help you. Most people, as soon as I click on something and I see that, I kind of click away from it because it just looks bad. It looks mediocre. So you don't really want to see that. Also, another thing I'm also going to show you. Here, let's go to my account. All right. Before my video starts playing, we don't want that. Don't flip back here. All right. So you want channel art. So you're right here, your banner. Now, the reason you want your banner is because when people look at your channel and they're like, okay, he has a banner. Now, the banner tells people if you took enough time to get a banner, you probably take enough time to look at your video quality, and your video quality is probably going to be really good or at least decent. If you don't have a banner, people aren't going to look at it. Same thing goes with an intro and outro. If you took time to get an intro and an outro, people are going to assume that the channel is good and the video quality is going to be great, or at least decent. Always have your links right here, so you can donate. Twitch, Facebook, Discord, TikTok. People requested me to do a TikTok, so I got like a couple TikToks on there. Not by much. I don't really focus on it. Now, when you're doing your description as well, description, it says my subscribers have decided that we're called the Silver Order, which is what, I let you all name it. You all wanted to be called the Silver Order, so it has a nice ring to it. So if you want to join, you can subscribe. So if you join, you're now a member of the Silver Order. Now, this is what gets really, really, really important. Schedule. They want to know exactly when the schedule is. So right now, I do daily uploads. I tell them, here's the streams. And now, here's the days that I stream. I don't give an exact time because I don't know exactly when I'll stream, but these are the days that I'll be streaming, and people like that because they know when to expect to stream. All right, and then I give a little bit of information about myself, and I say, hey, if you like my logo or my banner, check out Geo Generations on Instagram because he made them for me. It's amazing. They're very cheap how he You know, it wasn't like 20 to 30 bucks. It was extremely cheap to get both of them, and it was pretty nice. It was a good deal. And obviously I have this, and I can switch it up at any time, saying, hey, we're no longer doing, let's say, Warzone on Monday. We're only doing it on Wednesday. Obviously, this is actually now outdated because this week we're actually switching up to random games on Wednesday, and then the weekend is no longer Skyrim. It'll be Star Wars: The Old Republic. So that gives you a base schedule. So talking about all that, I've given you pretty in detail descriptions on how to help your channel grow. All right. Hopefully you were taking notes. You're looking at a couple things on how to help you grow a little bit more. Obviously, I have 75,000 views, which is pretty amazing since I've only been doing this for a year. I'm already over halfway. Thinking right now I should be at 500. I'm already 300 and almost 50, 350, 349, 350 higher than I'm supposed to be, because the average YouTuber hits 1,000 subscribers 22 months. I'm aiming to be above average, obviously. If that's what you want to do, if you want to continuously grow your channel, you need to, you know, like they said, grind it out. All right, guys, I think that's it. That's how I got my first 750 subscribers. Obviously, shout outs are nice when you have friends that sit there, they look at your, or other YouTubers that see your content, and they're like, wow, this stuff's actually really good. You need to be picked up in the algorithm more. Shout outs are always good. So if you get a shout out, cool. That's something you want to see. Obviously, description, scheduling, thumbnails, descriptions, tags, hashtags. Oh, the scheduling part, like I said, how YouTube does it. TubeBuddy, my bad, on uploads and streaming. Thumbnails, I showed you how to go over thumbnails. Links, I think that's it. If I missed something, remember, you can always rewind the video, go back, check out what else I said. Hopefully this helps you continuously grow, and I will see you guys when I hit 1,000 subscribers. That's going to be the next video. Will be how I got my first 1,000 subscribers. Remember, also, the main key when you're doing streams, being nice, being a genuinely nice person. Nobody wants to watch someone being rude or toxic. We try our best never to be toxic on the channel. Not once. Alright? Obviously, if people get toxic, we kind of military style, because obviously I was in the military for 8 years, we'll make it bounce off us, get straight back to them, and then they don't like us. It happens. Alright? People don't like it when they get treated the way they get treated. The way they treat other people. Anyway. That's basically it. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful day / night in the world, wherever you are. Hopefully this helps you grow your channel. Sorry if I continuously rambled on. It's extremely late where I'm at, and somebody messaged me and was like, hey, don't forget to do your 750 subscriber special. So yeah, here you are. Alright, till next time, may the Force be with you. If you like Star Wars. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.